Good morning, everyone. It's me, Gjeebs. Today we are going to look at third-party charging. It's a topic of discussion on Twitter arguments daily. And as you know, I like to bring you the facts. We have these adapters. We got a J1772. We got a Tesla home charger. And then we also have this CCS adapter. So we're going to go around to random third-party chargers in Phoenix. We're going to see what they're like. Again, I hope they're all working great. Chances of that are close to zero. So we're going to go in. We're going to test this out. I've never gone to any third-party chargers because the Tesla network is so good. And plus 90% of my charging is done at home. So you really don't need to worry about it for local driving. So we'll start with the J1772 adapter. I'll show you that first. So the shipping company did a nice job of keeping everything intact here. So that's really nice. But here's the adapter. So there you go. There's the look at the J1772 adapter. You may be asking, what is this for? So here's my home charger here. So because this is the Tesla connection, what you do is you plug this in like that. And now we can perfectly plug it right into my Tesla, and then we are good to go. Now, all of these were sent to me by Electron. I'll have a link for them in the description, but I met these guys at SEMA, and actually I'd worked with them before then, and I really like the products that they make, so I wanted to continue working with them. But yeah, we're gonna see how these all work into your charging solution, depending on where you live. It's gonna be fascinating to see how the third-party chargers are doing in the Phoenix area. All right, stop number one, 2-hour maximum. We have a Volta charger. Everything looks like it's in nice shape here, so this is all good. Also interesting, it's actually just a screen here, so you can maybe get some advertisers to be bringing in revenue and also make money off of people charging their cars. The other interesting thing is this charger over here, just a billboard. They have this all closed off, so there's not even a charger on this one. They are earning revenue for it to be a billboard. And this guy's crying, he's making so much money. Look at all that gold coinage. But anyways, let's get this thing charged up. Let's see how this one works and what we pull. So if I'm not mistaken, this charger is free. We'll need the J1772 adapter from Electron. Boom, locked into place. So now we're good for charging a Tesla. I forget how to open this up. I thought you tapped it. That's right, open up. All right. And I didn't open an account or anything. We're charging, baby. All right, so we're plugged in. 4 hours remaining. I'm only allowed to be here 2 hours, and then the feds come. Let's see here. We're charging at 34. Oh, come on. 9 kilowatts. All right, 40 of 40 amps. And we're going. The other thing is, this is totally free. Look at this guy. We're partying because we're getting free. Look at him. Look at him. Here's the interesting thing. This is totally free. So I didn't have an account. I just showed up here, plugged the car in, and it works totally fine, which I think is really cool and convenient. Now, it's not charging crazy fast, but there's an AMC theater there. So if you have an electric car and you're watching a movie that is under 2 hours long, you can get charged up for free. And I think that's really cool. And this is working really nicely. So no issues here, except that charger over there not working at all. But there's no cable on it, so that's not harming anyone, and they're getting paid for some advertisements. So I can confidently say this charger is working well. It's delivering exactly what it says it would, so that's good. So we're gonna get this cleaned up here. I'm gonna get this cable back on the hook and organized. It's a little twisted. But one thing I will say with third-party chargers, I don't have full trust in just hitting this button and pulling out. This is just me being new to it, so I'm actually gonna go here and click stop charging. That way the car is, it's totally disconnected from it, and then I'm gonna safely pull out the charger. But while this wasn't that fast of a charger, it works really well. Like, you just show up and it worked. So the use case would be like, yeah, you're here shopping or getting drunk at the bar with your friends, or you're at Pita Jungle, or you're getting hammered at the Wicked Brewery. You're just getting a little juice in your car, and I think that's really nice. So this worked out well. This clicks in here nicely. Nice little placement for it. The thing is, with the third-party chargers, they have to accommodate for so many different cars. So having this really long cable, it can just get beat up. I went and twisted it and put it all back in how it should be. So it's in decent shape. But again, like the Tesla one's just having a single length and it all works the same. That's the consistency hopefully these third-party networks will get to over time. But I like this. Totally free, no app needed. So that was a good first experience with that because I don't need an app. I like simplicity. It has to be simple. If you're dumb, right? If you're stupid, which is fine if you're stupid, because you can be stupid and be very successful in life. I'm an example of that. I like that you plug it in. and boom, it's free. Doesn't have to always be free because that's not, you know, sustainable unless you're able, wow. You could have these screens advertising companies and have that subsidize the cost of the charging. Maybe Volta's onto something here. Okay, we're gonna head over to an Electrify America charger and see how that works. All right, charger number 2 here. There's actually some Tesla chargers over there at Arizona Mills. Electrify America looks good. This is actually very clean and well done here. Solid cables, look at that, with a lever system to make them lighter, so that's nice. The problem here with me, so this is a 350. My issue here is already I have to have an app or a member's card, so we're gonna see how this one works. So for this one, we're gonna need the CCS to Tesla adapter, so let's get it opened up. All right, easy enough. Now it says to plug, man, this thing's like holding a freaking rocket launcher. I'm playing too much Halo. So plug that in, but it's not in. Okay, so this, all right, open up. Excuse me, can you open up? There you go. It's actually pretty hard to get in there. Like, you really have to press that. All right, so that's in. Okay, so 43 cents per kilowatt hour. It's about the same as the Tesla charger. How you doing? Good. Sorry. About the same as the Tesla charger. So it's actually kind of funny. I've caused a problem here where people are coming over here. They thought these were the Tesla chargers. Told them I'm just making a video for this. I think actually I said that wrong. You can tap your credit card here. So let's do that. All right, please unplug, okay. All right, so is it working? No. All right, let's do it again. Card does not exist. It exists, I'm literally holding it. All right, card does not exist. Members. I'm not a member of this club. All right, so I got the charging. We're at 99 kilowatts. Now, one of the downsides here is I wasn't able to precondition the car before starting to charge, but we're at 113 kilowatt and 452 miles per hour. So that's been good. This whole charging, Electrify America charging area is pretty good. It's just it's not as convenient as the Tesla ones. The other thing is this cable's, it's kind of heavy. Like, it's hard to like mount into here easily. It took 2 hands for me to be able to accurately put it in there. So you can see we're charging up right now. So far, $0 cost. But yeah, it's going at a decent speed. The problem is there's 250 kilowatt chargers over there. And because I parked my Tesla here, 2 other Tesla owners came over. They're like, are these the Tesla chargers? I'm like, does it say Tesla, you f***ing idiots? This one here, I think this one's, yeah, this one is offline. So online, offline. Let's see if this one's online. That one's good. 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 I feel like a teacher going through the classroom making sure everyone's homework's done. Good. Good. And good. Okay. So 7 of 8. That's solid. And also, it's kind of nice here. They have this painted on the ground up to 350. That way, you know, so this is a very new and well done EA charger here. So all is well so far. It's kind of funny here. So this is a 150 kilowatt charger, and they left this one out, so you can know that this is a level 2 and this is a level 3. Is that the right terminology? Level 2, level 3. So the Electron CCS to Tesla charger working nicely at the Electrify America station. So that's all good. So this stuff has been very convenient. So far, my third-party charging experience has not been bad. I think the one thing that I don't like about the third party so far is that you can't precondition while heading to the charger. That's better for the health of your battery, and it also leads to faster charging speeds to get the battery at the right temperature to make it safe to go up to these higher speeds. I'm gonna go over to the Tesla chargers. It's probably very packed, and see what it's like over there. Earlier, I noted that the charging speeds were not very high, and you can see here, battery temperature very low. That's why the charging speeds are not very high. So that's good to know. Again, this Tesla software is so solid. That's why Tesla vertically integrating their chargers is so smart and such a value to the customer, because your car will precondition as you're heading charger to charger on road trips. So just something to note, but I'm gonna head over to the 250 kilowatts and see how that goes. So you can see here the preconditioning the battery for fast charging. Let's head over there. All right, so these are 250 kilowatt chargers, a whole bunch. We are stacked with cars, so let's see what our speeds are gonna be. Also, nice feature here, tap this. That opens right up, ready to go. And you can see how easy that was. One hand, it's really lightweight, where that other one, and I'm as strong as Gaston. So I should be able to lift that with one arm and do that. So let's see what kind of speeds we get here with the battery really not being able to precondition. All right, so we're looking at about the same charging speed so far. The best I got was I think 99 over at that Electrify America one. So that kind of confirms, this does confirm actually, that because of the temperature of the battery and not being able to precondition, that's why we weren't getting the rated charging speed. So here I should be able to get 250 kilowatts. We're only getting the same as the Electrify America charger. So that's good to know. Play while you wait. I can confirm we're working at full capacity. So that's good. Also, just more confirmation. It says battery temperature is low. That's why they are limiting the charging speed. So we're holding solid at 98 kilowatts, but that is consistent with what the Electrify America charger said. Now, the other nice thing is they have the portable 16 to 32 amp EV charger. Comes in this really nice case here, has the Electron logo on it. So it comes with a NEMA 1450, and it also comes with a 515 plug. So like we can plug it right here. Look, this is supposed to be a freezer. Now it's a car charger. See how the future's changed? Yeah, I'm gonna plug it in here just to confirm that it actually pulls the power that it does, and then we're gonna try out the NEMA 1450. Personally, I think in terms of value, putting a NEMA 1450 plug is probably the best thing you can do in terms of charging speeds and then cost. All right, 515 plug going in. Andrew, you know what to do. All right, so these three dots light up here, so you have some reading of how it's going. Once the car is fully charged, it will look like this. They won't be blinking at all, so let me plug it in. You can actually see the handle looks very similar to the Tesla one here, and I like when they have this rubber down here because this can bend at certain angles, so it's nice to have a little extra assurance down there. I'm not sure how long the cable is. I'll have that on the bottom of the screen here. All right, plugging it in, and there you go. It's blinking, showing us that it's starting to charge. And you can see we're going at 12 of 12 amps on the 515 adapter. So now let's go try the NEMA 1450. So before it was showing all three dots lit up and then the ring was blinking. That means it's ready to charge your car. And then as you can see right now, it's charging the car. So that's why this is going. Now, when this is full, that means your car is done charging. So it's actually kind of cool to have that type of system where you can know exactly what's going on without having to get in your car or even open the app. And just like the Tesla adapter, this is where it plugs in and out. So we'll be able to swap that out and put in the NEMA 1450. All right, we're gonna disconnect. Perfect. Worked just like the other one. Charge port still, whoa! Just got slapped. All right, so now we're gonna take out this 515 plug. So grab this part of it, pull, pops right out. NEMA 1450 pops right in. And we're gonna plug this in now. It should give us 32 amps. All right, so that is plugged in secure. Outer ring is still yellow here, but it says we're charging. Let's see if we can get 32 of 32 amps. And there you go, 32 of 32 amps, 8 kilowatts. Yeah, it's working nicely. CCS adapter support, not installed. So I'm interested to see if this thing will work on Andrew's car because it's a lithium iron phosphate battery. So we're gonna see if we plug this in, what happens. I think screens are kind of useless. I think this is a maintenance problem for chargers. I think there should be no screens. There should just be this right here to tap a credit card or a member's card, one or the other. I think a screen's just another thing that can fail. All right, plug in first. Do I need to tap my phone or something? Okay. So this is the male, this is the female. Bam. Also has this here. This weighs 480 pounds, but it is in. So we're good there. Connecting to V, particular.
If this works, I'm buying it.
Oh, sold, Electron, did you hear that? Connecting to vehicle.
Reconnecting to vehicle.
Their number here should be 1-800-WON't-CHARGE. I will say the one thing I like about coming to Electrify America is that, like, there's an Ioniq there. There's like other EVs. It's cool to see other cars. All right, so we were right. The car just doesn't have the CCS adapter, whatever, installed from Tesla. So that's why it was just spinning here. But if you didn't know that and you came to this charger, it would just say that. So just something good to know if you have a standard range 3. But, well, let's get it going. All right, so I'm not sure why we cannot get the Y won't charge for some reason. It keeps saying just initiating charging, but it never actually starts to charge. Let's see what someone bought from Puma. Someone bought El-Ray slip-on light logo Mania, a C-Ray SD, and a Puma Fit lightweight power fleece. They got 40% off, and then they littered. But yeah, so 150 kilowatt charger, 2 bolts. The other one was 2 bolts and a cigarette, and it just doesn't work. It's just kind of clunky. I don't know how people like this. Oh, initiating.
What, just gonna say fail? It may actually work.
Okay, there we go.
Continue?
It's loading. It says continued, but there's loading.
It's
See?
about to break it.
You have to have a degree in MIT. From MIT. In MIT, from MIT. Got Chadamo charging over there. Old Chad. Is it charging? Is the car on fire? All right, we're charging at 58 kilowatts. Now the car is at 70%, so I don't expect it to like be charging much faster, but okay, so we did get it to work. It took us about 8 minutes to get that to work. The part that I hate most in my brief experience here is like you have to find your charger. You have to pick it in the app. There's like these little things that if you just eliminated this and you could plug your car in, I think that would be really useful. But it is working. CCS adapter's working fine. And we're getting some juice. So Andrew and I went to this EV summit years ago, and there was a guy, there was a rep there from Nissan, and he was like telling us how Chadamo's the best thing ever. And we were saying like, if he was here, he'd be like, look, if you need a charger, there's chargers everywhere. Just look at our infrastructure. It was the most ridiculous thing. I did not laugh, and this guy talked for 15 minutes. God bless him though, right? That's what they say in the South. Bless his heart, and then you can say whatever. People in the South know that. So my experience with Electrify America really hasn't been that bad. What I need to do is a road trip where I solely rely on Electrify America and do it with a Tesla and do it with a Mustang Mach-E and VW ID4. I like seeing the other cars at these stops. That's really cool. But I just think it's kind of clunky to use this. And then there's inconsistencies. The 2 that I tested out in Phoenix were pretty good shape. These are all 150s. There were 350s at Arizona Mills that I tried out. Very nice, very clean. So that was all good. But if you want to see me do a road trip in my Tesla Model Y, you're going to want to click this video right here. That'll give you an idea of what it's like. And we'll review some billboards, talk about bathrooms. It'll be great. Click this video.